Is this the first metal bass solo ever recorded? Yeah. What's up? I'm Andrew Freed from Bass Freedom, and today we're breaking down a classic. N.I.B, also known as N.I.B, is a song by English heavy metal pioneers Black Sabbath. First released on their 1970s self-titled debut album, it features one of the earliest metal bass solos ever recorded, played by the legendary Geezer Butler. This song features one of Black Sabbath's most recognizable riffs, and it showcases the bass guitar as a lead instrument. Are you ready? Let's go! I remember learning this back in the day and being like, I get a bass solo? Let's freaking go! So we're going to examine a couple combinations of the live performances and the studio track. It's important to know their live performances are in a different tuning. This awesome performance in 2017 was tuned down a whole step. It's in D minor here as opposed to the normal studio track, which is in E minor. Mr. Geezer Butler. Yeah. Just uses one finger. He's so aggressive. Got the wah pedal there. That's a crybaby wah. It's pretty much just the blues scale, which we'll talk about. But this was badass for how long ago this was. I mean, it still is, obviously.
Mr. Geezer Butler, come on!
Now he's putting that distortion on. No? Here we go. Alright, he's keeping the wah here. Such an iconic riff, you know what I mean? Man, Ozzy. Still got it. At least here in 2017 he did. This is a great 4K upscaled video. Alright, before we get to that next part, let's look at the awesome bass solo and the iconic riff. As I said, they tuned down for that performance. The original track, you can see it's a whole step up, but Geezer played it pretty similar. It's got the wah. Once you realize where this comes from, the scale, it is actually really digestible to play. The bass solo is a combination of the minor pentatonic and minor blues scale. If I simply play the blues scale up and down, it'll pretty much sound similar to the solo. So the blues scale is a minor pentatonic scale. It just adds one note, the blues note, which is the note between the 4 and the 5. This flat 5, sharp 4, this interval is really, really bluesy and common in metal as well. You got this distorted, wah filtered bass tone that was quite unusual at the time. He'll often slide into notes or bend into notes that aren't part of the scale. You could tell Geezer plays with his finger very aggressively. Since it's a solo, it's not always the exact same. You listen to the studio track and then you heard what we listened in the live track. It's a little different, but it follows just that simple blueprint. The minor blues scale or the minor pentatonic scale and some character to it. Some slides, some bends. Let's check out that other part. So once the band enters the guitar riff, we're all doing the same riff. It's just massive. We're in 4/4, by the way. Getting this heavy, as I said, dark type of sound, it's from the minor scale. And actually, he tends to play a lot of the same riffs as the guitarist. This is kind of what gives Black Sabbath their legendary heaviness. They tend to play a lot of unison riffs together. And Ozzy also tends to do the same melody as what they're playing. So it's just all together, which is just such a classic staple of Black Sabbath. The riff is just notes from the minor scale. We got the root to the minor 7th. We're using the minor 3rd and the 2nd. Just all notes from the scale. Hey, if you're digging my bass breakdowns, please give it a like. If you haven't already, consider subscribing if you learn anything else new. Free way to support me, to keep me doing these weekly videos for you. I appreciate it. So you could either bend up to the blues note or slide into it. It's fine. And I even see Geezer add a couple of notes live, which you could do like this. Love that little fill at the end. It's just a minor pentatonic riff that is doing some hammer-ons. Yeah. Back to that main riff. Such a dark, bluesy, heavy. It's all the minor scale, just the minor scale. Listen to the progression here. Guitar drops, and the bass is pedaling here. All right, they're playing a very common progression. I'm gonna talk in terms of the studio track. We have this E minor sound, but it's really just power chords which descend down the scale. So we have E, D, C, and B. What Geezer's doing, he's playing what I call the box shape pattern for this descending progression. It's a very playable bass line that works over minor chords and dominant 7th chords, and you just play these intervals. You got the root, 5th, flat 7th, or the minor 7th in the octave. You could throw in the 4th in there too, but it's such a playable pattern, and it's called the box pattern because if you drew a box around the frets I'm playing, that's what it creates. You can see that each chord has the similar pattern. That's why you gotta know these box patterns if you're a bass player. If you're confused when I talk about blues scales and minor scales and box-shaped patterns, then you need Bass Freedom. It's a comprehensive journey featuring over 400 lessons organized into 11 structured levels. Each level builds on the last, so you'll know exactly what to work on next. Through these courses, I will help you evolve to a confident player, understanding the fretboard, think less when playing, develop a better ear, and develop a solid foundation of theory. Are you ready to start understanding the why? More information below about how I can help you out. Check out the studio track here. So what I love is the first time they have this section, the bass is descending the E, D, C, B. And then the next time they do it, when it's a little slower, a little darker, Ozzy's really digging in, then the bass pedals the E while the guitar drops. Check it out.
Your love for me
Bass staying on E. Guitar drops down. It's got that C in there, which really shows the natural minor scale. Listen to this. C, B, C. Really leads back into... Oh yeah! C and B got that natural minor scale. All right, back from E to D. Yeah, love this solo, man. Jamming a little more here. It's kind of like a rhythm guitarist here. Got these hits here. Same chords. Yeah. Yeah. This is an iconic song. It was so ahead of its time. We get a solo, we get a heavy riff, we get some fills, we get some pentatonic, some blues scales, some box shape patterns. Digging in, Geezer Butler is a beast. Thank you so much for watching another bass breakdown. If you want to see another one that I've done, you can check out the playlist here or click on any of the other videos. Let me know what you want to see me do next. Please like, subscribe. I'll see you next time, all right? Peace.